Yesterday, I spoke about why the NHS is failing, and today I'm going to tell you about what we can do about it. So, there were three things: mismanagement from the top, allowing people to make lots of money out of the NHS rather than using everything on people's healthcare. The second one was people suing all the time, and the third one was people getting less healthy as they go on. So, first one, we need a health minister that's actually had some time working in the health industry, so they know about health. This is ridiculous. Having people that never had their hands on a person's body or diagnose someone is ludicrous. So you need to know about health to do a good job. So that's the first thing. And we have to stop relying on big companies, and the corruption in the industry is terrible. So drug companies are making lots of money, and they shouldn't be. They should be serving people, helping people, and they're taking too much money for what they give us, and also encouraging us to use drugs. You only have to watch like one of the many documentaries now, like Painkiller, where they see how they convince doctors to give a certain medication to make more money. It shouldn't be happening. The second thing is people just need to be healthier. They need to take responsibility for their health. They need to do exercise. They need to eat healthy food, real food. They have to take vitamins. They have to stretch every day. Get at least 7 hours sleep. And these things don't happen by themselves. There's always reasons why you aren't doing these things, but there's always a solution. There's always a way you can make these things happen. You need to do that. And then the third one, the problem of people suing the NHS. Here's how you get rid of all the NHS waiting lists in one stroke. You need a government with a big majority with the guts to do this. And what you do, you say the NHS is free at the point of delivery. You can have it, but you sign this clause first that says if there's a mistake and you get damaged, you cannot sue. You can put in a claim to say, I've lost my arm because of somebody chopping the wrong arm off or whatever they did, but you get the amount of money that's allowed for one arm. You don't go into a courtroom with an army of lawyers and battle another army of lawyers for months and run up a bill of millions and millions and millions. You just get compensation for what's happened. Given to you by a committee with a right to appeal, but you don't have armies of lawyers arguing with each other and armies of expert witnesses on huge fees flying in from God knows where and doing reports for God knows how much. These costs are getting absolutely ridiculous. We're up to over £60 billion a year. That could all be got rid of, and you simply have a setup where a person gets compensated for the damage, save a vast amounts of money and time and emotional energy. But I doubt any politician will ever have the guts to do it, but it would work.